Hi, this is the first of video clips of several that I'm going to do on time value of money, starting with chapter 9. If you look on page 256, you'll see that the book starts out telling you that you're going to invest $1,000 over a 4-year period. I've provided in the module Excel spreadsheets that show step by step if you learn better by just taking a look at the screenshots and doing it on your own. This video clip was going to do the exact same thing, but it's going to actually give you a demo, so just depending on how you learn best. The book shows you either how to do the algebra to calculate it or by using their charts. And I have no problem with either way, but practicality tells me most people are not going to have the charts when they need them to be able to do these kind of calculations. And most of us aren't around with our computers anymore. We have Excel available to us quite readily. My personal opinion is if Excel can do it, let's let it. You've seen I put the present value is $1,000. That's how much the investment is going to be. The interest rate's 10%, and the number of periods is 4. That just matches the number of years that we want to invest it, and it's only going to be compounded once a year. We will show different ways to calculate for other compounding in other video clips. What we're going to do is we're going to go into the cell, and we're going to hit the function key. Function key is used just to find formulas. It gives you choices. We're going to go under financial, but you'll see that there are lots of other ones available to you. But under financial, you'll scroll down until you get to future value. The reason we're picking future value, we know what the present value is. It's $1,000. We want to know what's it going to be worth in the future if we invested at 10% for 4 years. Click OK, and it gives you an argument box. The argument is just a matter of all the different pieces that you need in order to make this work. You're going to see that I'm going to use these little boxes on the right all the time to have it filled in the cell numbers rather than filling in the... You can type the numbers in. My personal opinion, though, is if you can do it the cell numbers and you have it set up the way I have, if you need to make changes, you want to adjust it like if in reality when you are looking at projections and trying to judge how much do I need here and there, what do I have to invest it at, you can do fudging of numbers and only have to change the number and not have to go back and do the formula over and over and over again. So we'll show you how that works. With the rate, that's the interest rate. So if I click on this right box, it gives me just that element. And what I do is I click on the cell in which the answer is that I need for that, and that's 10%. Then I hit enter. NPER is the number of payments in the investment. We said this is going to compound annually for 4 years. So in this case, it's 4. So I'm going to hit this box and highlight the cell that has the 4 in it. This time, because we're looking at a single payment of $1,000, it's only once, we're going to use present value. That's what it's worth right now. I have $1,000. So go down to the PV, go to the right and hit the box, and then hit the cell with $1,000. And then hit enter. So you'll see I have rate is B2, NPER is B3, and PV is B1. If we click OK, it brings back a negative 1464.10. The reason it shows negative is because it assumes that you're going to be paying the interest and the amount of the investment later back. So if we want to prove that this is what we're going to be getting, we show the original present value as a negative number. We're going to put out $1,000. Now watch what happens when I hit enter. It changes it to a positive number because it took the formula and left it alone, but because I have the cells plugged in there, it reads just whatever I put in the cells. I'm going to show you that one more time. Let's say that we're going to invest $10,000. See, I don't use commas in here because that confuses the computer. Hit enter, and if I just carry this a little bit bigger, it'll tell me I'm going to get $14,000 rather than just the $1,464. Let's go back to our original negative 1,000. So it allows you, by putting the cells in there rather than just the numbers, it allows you to do some manipulation here. We're going to do that same thing over again, only this time we're going to type in everything. If I go now back to my box here and ask for most recently used, future value is going to come up on top and allow me to click there. So if I put 10%, And you have to remember either put the 10 with a percent sign or put 0.10. It needs to know whether it's a decimal, what the decimal equivalent is, or it needs to know what the percentage is. N per was 4. We go down here and put 1,000. So it does give me the same thing. If I go in here and manipulate this to show the negative 1,000, it will change it, but it means making changes to the formula up here, and to me that's more cumbersome. It's easier if you put your cells in and you can make changes there. So that's how you do the future value of a single amount that's invested over periods, the period where it's going to be compounded for the same number of periods. If it's 4 years or if it's whatever it is, the compounding is going to be 4 periods and the exact same percentage. You can't have different percentage rates. I hope that helps. Thanks.